There are 5 T's of value exchange. And this 5 T's not only drives the value exchange, it drives individual to become successful when they sit on a table to do a transaction. We at SWFI build, follow, enable people for this value exchange in this order. We enable, we empower every individual to build the core value behind the value exchange, the core value that drives the trust, called the relationship capital. 3 different events. One is a Global Wealth Conference, our signature event, which is held on every year in the UK in the month of May and June. We strongly believe in a single mission called value exchange. It's nothing to do with just the monetary value. The value can be related to a people's value, organization's value, principles and policies of an organization. Everything related to the value is what we do. Our mission is simple: find values, enable people to do a value exchange. Why do we do this? Business is all about value exchange. Businesses are measured by one core aspect called transactions. Transactions are driven by value exchange. Why some people do business with one certain people only? Why some people are very good in doing certain transaction? Why some people are easy in getting the deals done? It's a simple aspect in everything is purely the value exchange. To understand the value exchange, it's necessary for us to understand the attributes that drives the value exchange. We all know about the 4 P's of marketing. That's an 101 thumb rule. Anybody can speak about marketing, will know about the 4 P's of marketing. There are 5 T's of value exchange. And this 5 T's not only drives the value exchange, it drives individual to become successful when they sit on a table to do a transaction. The first T is the trust. People don't transact money, people don't transact products, people transact trust. Trust is the core element of every transaction. The second T is the time. Is it the right time to do what I'm doing? For everything there's a right time, for everything there's a right place. Most of the time, when you sit on a transaction table, all you hear is, this may not be a right time, we would like to take a pass. Or they will say, we believe this is the right time, we would like to do the deal. Or we believe this is the right time, this product or this business has to be in market. It's all about the time. The third T is the team. It's all about people. People deal with people. People matters. People bring trust. People build trust. People create products. People build companies. It's all about the people. The fourth T is the tactics. The tactics is basically the strategies or the business model that we are talking about to anyone. It can be a fund, the fund strategy investment thesis, or it can be a business, it can be any opportunity. The last T is the traction. Commonly, traction represents the past performance of a company, a past performance of anything that we do. But the past performance doesn't guarantee the future performance. A common mistake done by everyone is when you meet somebody, the people start with talking about the traction. They will say, I make this much money, you can make this much returns, this is this much earnings. People always pitch, talk, position. The first thing is about the tractions. They don't talk about rest of the things. What is important in this 5 T, it's not about the 5 T's, the chronological order of how these 5 T's are built. The first T is the trust, the second T is the time, the third T is the team, the fourth T is the tactics, and the fifth T is the traction. Are you following this sequence when you are having a conversation with somebody? We at SWFI build, follow, enable people for this value exchange in this order. If you are attending our events, or if you have already attended some of our past events, our events are designed with one clear policy: no sales, no PR, no IR, no pitches. It's a very simple value exchange. We enable, we empower every individual to build the core value behind the value exchange, the core value that drives the trust, called the relationship capital. If you are in this room with us today, if you are looking to do anything that's bigger in size, all you have to think about only one thing: how can I build a relationship? The relationship capital can drive you to make your businesses successful. SWFI, the underlying platform, the value system, is all about relationship capital. The SWFI's business model, or the SWFI's ecosystem, has been structured based on this. Number one, we put people together to build relationship. So we have designed 3 different events. One is a Global Wealth Conference, our signature event, which is held on every year in the UK in the month of May and June. Inside the UK Parliament, we bring in 250 selected guests around the world, covers approximately 70 to 80 countries, and every year this focuses both the family offices and the sovereign wealth funds. The second thing is a family office roundtable, which focuses on the family offices only. We currently have a relationship work with more than 600 family offices, more than 80 to 90 sovereign wealth funds. The third, SWFI Summit, SWF Summit, which focuses purely on the sovereign wealth funds. The second thing we have built is a platform that brings in and also build relationship through media. So we have 2 things: a public monitor, which is a registered email which goes on what's happening around the world on an everyday basis. We have a 75,000 curated people who gets the email on a daily basis, and that's free. Both of them are completely free. There's no commercial terms attached, nothing. We also send a magazine, a Sovereign Wealth Quarterly magazine, which is 25,000 copies circulated every quarterly basis, free. As long as they are in our database, they get this magazine free. The third thing that we do is a market intelligence platform. So what drives us, or what is a commercial angle to what we do? So there's nothing called a free lunch. There should be something behind it. Or how do you survive of what we do is a market intelligence platform. This is one of the biggest or the largest platform which brings in sovereign wealth fund data, pension funds, public funds, endowments, family offices, and public market data together. And we have stitched all together for enabling people to make better decisions. We are a decision-making platform. We help people to do better decisions on the core base on building the trust, the relationship capital. We have been in business for 21 years. In the last 21 years, we have built 2 layers. One is a data platform. Our data platform carries more than 20,000 listed public companies' informations, more than 500,000 worth of 600,000 databases of various companies' informations across the world. We also have more than 10,000 asset managers' informations. The second thing what we have is the events. In the last 20 years, this is our 86th event that we are hosting. We host every year 4 main events. Other than this, we also host lot of small format of events, gatherings, or private gatherings. Everything is a private gatherings done by invitation only. In this events, we have brought in 12,000 people, unique people, together so far. Out of the 300 people who will be attending in the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, I know maybe 40 or 50 people. That's it. Next 250 people are new people. We don't know anything. Do we know them? No. Have we ever dealt with them in any business? No. Or is there any commercial angle for us so far? No. We do this just for the purpose of building relationship capital, building community. This has led us to success. We work with governments, we work with individuals, we work with institutions. Last year, 2024, in the month of February, we hosted a family office roundtable. We brought in around 300 people into one room for 2 days in the Museum of the Future, Dubai. That opened a new door for us. In the next 12 months, we were able to enable to do a government-to-government transaction. We are not a brokers, we are not a facilitators, we are not in any managing money, or we don't advise people what to do, what not to do. We have nothing to do. We did it for building relationship capital, purely for the relationship purpose. We signed $1.5 billion worth of a transaction. We helped Ajman government to have a capital rising for an Ajman government infrastructure project with the Chinese government. We are currently work in progress for a $700 million project with the Sharjah government for an energy project. At this juncture, we have more than $6 billion worth of a transaction under our pipeline. I want to take a moment to thank, and I would like to introduce Bhupesh Nagarajan here, who is our Senior Managing Director who led this transaction. Bhupesh, would you mind standing up for a moment? Yeah. And as I said, we don't have any financial involvement to this. Are we brokers? Are we getting commission? Are we doing for a commission purpose? No. Are you an intermediary? No. We do it for the purpose of building relationship. All it matters for is a value exchange. We want to feel good that we have done something for the country, for the individuals, for the institutions, and make us to feel openly proud to say we are able to do transactions. Thank you so much. This is a time for you people. Join us, build value, exchange value. If you are in this room, do everything that you can deliver some value for others. Welcome to the world of SWFI. Welcome to the SWFI family. Thank you.